So today I'm making a Kenyan dish by Solo at Our Tribe of Many, and it's one I've been meaning to make for quite a while. It's called Sukuma Wiki and it is mainly green vegetables, so I'm happy with that. It's served on usually rice and it just uses a little bit of meat, but you can also make it vegetarian. We're just using a tiny bit of meat because I did my shopping online. They didn't quite deliver what I wanted, but we'll make do. And that's supposed to be the beauty of this dish, is that you can make do. You can make it as simple or as extravagant as you choose. So I've got most of my ingredients prepared already, and because I'm filming this by myself as well, so this makes it a bit easier. It's winter here, so the coconut oil is really hard. So coconut oil into this nice old pot. And then I'm going to add onion. Now I think maybe Solo just added like 1 onion, I'm not quite sure. I am adding 2 onions and I have diced those just because that's how I tend to do it. And of course it's already smelling delicious because there's nothing nicer than the smell of frying onion. And I'm just letting them soften up before I put the bit of meat in. Now this recipe calls for collard greens. I cannot find them here, certainly not frozen. I mean, I'm sure I can get them in a fruit and veggie shop somewhere. But I googled it and apparently it's in the family of broccoli and that sort of thing, and it looked quite a bit like this, which is Chinese broccoli. So I've got 3 bunches of fresh Chinese broccoli, and that's what I'm going to use in place of collard greens. For all I know, it's exactly the same thing. It looks like the right thing to use, so that's what I'll be using today. So Solo also used frozen spinach, which I will be doing, but I think my packets are a little bit smaller. They're 250 grams, so I'm just using 2 packets because the more the merrier. So the beef I'm using is just a chuck steak, and I've finely cut that, and I'm only using about 400 grams, so about 1 pound. Obviously that'd be quite a bit of meat if you were feeding just like 4 people, but this is for a family of 11. So it'll be more about the flavour. So Solo and Sarah actually have 9 children just like me, and I'm sure if you follow me you probably already follow them as well. And they're actually expecting their 10th child. So we are feeding the same size family, which is why it's nice to try their recipes, and I like the fact that they use a lot of veggies in theirs as well. And I'm going to add some garlic. We're having this as a late lunch today, so you'll hear lots of kiddo noises in the background. I love garlic, so I'm adding quite a bit. And I usually would add fresh garlic, but I just forgot to buy extra this week. I'll leave the recipe below, and I'll also leave a link to Solo's video on this as well. Okay, so now I'm going to add the green things. In goes the spinach. So I think that's quite a bit of spinach actually, but it's alright. That's frozen, so it'll take a while. I might actually put the lid on and let that spinach do its thing before I put the other greens in. It's had about 5 minutes. That's looking very nice. Oh, it smells really good. Okay, and now I'll pop the Chinese broccoli in. And I'm adding 1 can of diced tomatoes. And then Solo added quite a bit of salt. I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon. And then I might check it after, and we can always add more. That is looking yummy already. So now I'm going to put the lid on and get the rice happening. Okay, the rice is still not quite boiling yet, but I'm going to add the last ingredient to this because it's looking fantastic. And I've just turned the heat down as well to low. Now I'm going to add around a cup. I'm actually adding, how much am I adding? I'm adding an entire little tub of sour cream, which is 300 ml. So just a bit over a cup. Any meal that has sour cream in it has to be good, as far as I'm concerned. So this looks so yummy. And I'm going to keep that heat down and just let it simmer away for a few more minutes before I turn it off. And I just tried it, and I am going to add a little bit more salt, probably another teaspoon. So I do think it does require sort of 2 teaspoons of salt. I'll pop that lid on, let it bubble away for a few more minutes. Then it'll be ready to serve. Alright, this is all ready. I'm about to dish up. I have triple checked it to make sure it's okay for everyone. It's so yummy. Yeah, it's great. And it's got a really nice amount of liquid in it, so that'll be lovely over the rice as well. What did you just ask, Mummy?
It smells so yummy.
You asked, he came in and said, "What's that lovely smell?" Yeah. You're looking forward to it?
Yeah.
This is a Kenyan dish.
Wow.
It's called Sukuma Wiki. I still haven't remembered what it's called. I keep having to look at it written down.
It's going to be done in 1 to 3 days.
It tastes good.
Yeah.
We have to do it and the other day off.
Yum yum.
Wait.
Isaac's Sukuma Wiki.
Oh yeah, fine.
It's a Kenyan dish. It's made with green leafy greens and a bit of beef mainly, and it's got sour cream in it. So yeah, Sukuma Wiki, yeah.
Smells really good. Sukuma Wiki. What happened to your mom?
Oh, I put
Juiciness and it tastes
I just put something down on it. And it's got a stain.
texture. It might be delicious. I like Sukuma Wiki lots more than rice.
Lots more than rice.
Do you know why? I tasted it one time.
Reckon, Jack? Good.
I have a burn. Oh my
Yeah. It's yummy though. You've already said it's yummy. What do you think, Belle? Yeah, Layla?
So good, really, really good. I love it.
Have you tried it? Try it. Is it yum yum? It's not spicy. It's not spicy. Yum. So thank you for that recipe, Solo. We're all loving this meal. Thank you for watching. Take care. See you later.